Hello, thank you very much for clicking on this video. I really do appreciate it. I've got a fan on in here because it's bloody hot. So if you can hear noise in the background, that's what it is. Well, we all know why you're here today, May 29th. May 29th, Paul McCartney has released The Boys of Dungeon Lane. Finally, we've all been waiting for it, and finally it has arrived. Paul, you've got two. Yeah, I'm not completely mental, but I did buy two, and the reason being this is the gatefold. This is the gatefold, and it comes with a black vinyl. But I'm gonna put my pink vinyl in my gatefold, and then I'll have an extra copy of the black if anyone wants to buy it. Let me know. £1,000. One thing that's annoying about this pink vinyl, if you can see there, Paul McCartney, Boys of Dungeon Lane, the new album, indie exclusive, pink vinyl. Well, the pink vinyl isn't exclusive to the indie, is it? Because you can buy the pink vinyl with an Obi strip. There's an Obi strip edition, so it's not that exclusive, is it? Let's take everything out. I will take the cellophane off, but at a later date. Okay. So let's have a look. So here's the lyrics book, I don't know, that came with it. All handwritten, all the way through, it's all the way through. And then on the back, you've got the same as the back of the album. See? It's the vinyl sleeve. And now let's have a look at the pink vinyl. Did I make the right decision? Yes, I did. Look at that. So that will be going in this. Let's have a quick look at this. So here's the gatefold. It's embossed again, all white, including Paul McCartney's signature down the bottom there. Also white. The back isn't, thank God. But yeah, the whole point of the gatefold. So that what was on the sleeve for the pink vinyl. So what have they done for the sleeve for this? Let's find out. So this is the vinyl sleeve for the black vinyl with the gatefold. I think the gatefold only comes with black vinyl. I can't believe McCartney missed a trick there. There isn't like loads of colour variants of the... I'm giving them an idea, I should shut up. So here we go. I'm swapping them over. I'll have to move that sticker over, won't I? Later. So before I do my review, and believe me, I've made notes. A couple of things I want to know in the comments. What did you guys buy? Let me know. Did you just get CDs? What did you do? Are you going crazy? And are you buying every variant? You know who you are, Andy. I'm watching you. What do you think about the amount of variants that are out there? Is it crazy or is it plenty of choice? Let me know in the comments. So please, if it fancies your tickle, please do like, subscribe and share this video. Let's get a little conversation going with as many people as we can. Be a lot of fun in the old comments. Oh, by the way, I've already released a teaser trailer, but we've got Andrew Dixon. He's coming up next week on the Beatle board. The best Beatles quiz on the internet, which people rarely watch. We've got Andrew Dixon. Please watch next week. It'll be over on Beatley Tone's channel. Anyway, my thoughts. In case you don't know, I drive for a living. I deliver people's home shopping, groceries. I can't mention who for because they have the eyes of a hawk, and if I said anything bad about them, I'd be fired. It's a wonderful company to work for. So anyway, I've been listening to this album on a loop today, as I do with most of my reviews, some that you don't watch. I did a Foo Fighters album review. Nobody watched it. Nobody cares. I learnt my lesson. Thanks. But yeah, I must have heard this album like 6 times today as I was driving around. So I think I've got a good measure of it. Don't get me wrong, it's only one day's worth of listening, so some of these songs that I don't like may grow on me in future, but let's find out. Anyway, let's get on with it. Track one, As You Lie There. He starts off talking, which can be dangerous in a song because sometimes it doesn't work. But McCartney absolutely nails it. I just didn't mind. At first, I was like, "Oh, he's talking. Oh, trouble," but I didn't mind. And on the sixth listen, I was like, didn't bother me. Other things I liked about this song was the guitar tone fuzz that he's got going. Really good sound, and there's also a really great sound on the bass guitar as well. Really, really good. Um, I really this is a great song. This is a great opening song. Second song is Lost Horizon. Um, the second it starts, it, and I mean like the very first thing you hear, it reminded me of the beginning of, and I haven't gone to check, but it reminded me of the beginning of Nod Your Head. Remember that stupid song that he made everybody nod their head to? It reminded me of that, but straight away goes out of that, and it was fine. I don't like this song. It never grew on me. It's hard to explain why I don't like it. But I guess if you think about Paul McCartney's more recent, let's say from the 2000 onwards albums, there's loads and loads of tracks on those albums that I just skip, and this just sounds like all of them. So I didn't like it. Track three is Days We Left Behind. It was the first single that came out for this album. Um, First time I heard it, I was like, oh wow, that's really amazing. After a while of listening to it, I was like, well, it's okay. And then I stopped listening to it until today. And when it came on, I was like, okay, yeah, this is special. We'll have to wait for 5 to 10 years to see how special this song really is. But it commands the listener to listen, if that makes sense. It's kind of like in the same vein as Let It Be. You've got those opening chords of Let It Be, and he says, "When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary, blah blah blah," and you're listening. He's drawn you in, and you're listening. And this song does exactly the same in the same sort. It's got the same sort of feel. It reminds me of "Hurt" by Johnny Cash. That was a cover version, but yeah, it reminds me of Johnny Cash's version of "Hurt." And again, you just sit and you listen. It commands that, and I think in the future, this will go down as one of his more special songs. I wouldn't say it's like up there with his Beatles and early his Wings work, but yeah, it's a special song. I like it. So track four was Ripples in the Pond. I was worried about this one because it wasn't grabbing me. I was just listening to it. I was going, oh no, damn it. Uh, but then there was a bit, I wrote down, reaching out to the universe. That whole bit where he starts singing reaching out to the universe was that it got me. It hooked me. And I was like, okay, that's good. That was what I felt like on my first listen. By listen six, I really like the song. It's a really, really good song. I'm still not a fan of the solo though. It's quite a lazy solo. Track five, Mountaintop. This is McCartney trying to be psychedelic, but it's a 2026 version of psychedelic. Like usually when bands these days try to be psychedelic, they're copying the 60s. But what if psychedelia was done now? So basically, what I'm saying there is it doesn't sound like 60s Paul McCartney psychedelic, but it does sort of touch upon it. It's got there's enough familiarity. You say it. There's enough there to remind you of the 60s. It mentions magic mushrooms, and Going to the Fair. Don't ask me why Going to the Fair makes me think of psychedelia. It does, though. The ending. So the ending all of a sudden goes really, really like fast and different. Now, I'm a songwriter. And I'm not here to tell Paul McCartney what to do. But at the end, before it starts going really different and fast, I just think he should have taken a beat. He says something and then it goes straight into it at the moment. I just felt like he should have said something, waited a beat, and then hit with the fast ending. Paul, if you need some writing tips, I'm here for you. Mental. Track 6 is Down South. Now, if McCartney did a whole album like this, I'd love it. It's a short song. It's very simple. I think it's about Harrison. I'm pretty sure it's about Harrison. But then I guess there's also maybe he's amalgamated Lennon in there as well because they also went on trips together. He does these little affectations with his voice during this song. It's on Oh Yeah, he kind of goes, oh yeah. He kind of does that. And when he sings It Was a Good Way to Get to Know You, there's an affectation, not every time, but on one of the times there is this little affectation he does with his voice, and it's really good. It's a brilliant short song. Simple as that. It's really, really good. Track 7, We Too. Again, like Lost Horizon, there was nothing to grab me on this song. I found it quite boring. That's about all I've got to say about it. That's all I've written as well. It was quite boring. I listened to it multiple times, hoping that it would grab me. Maybe in the future, who knows? Maybe it will, but it just didn't do it for me, I'm afraid. Track 8 is called "Come Inside." It's a good little riff throughout this, and it's a good little rocker. It's got a good vocal on it. He's got a bit of shouty, screamy going on, and the middle 8. I'm calling it the middle 8, but whatever that different bit of music in the middle is, the middle 8. Really good, really enjoyed that. I recommend this song. It's a good little rocker. Track 9 is Never Know. Again, a simple, great melody. The chorus sounds like another song of his though, and I'm trying to remember it, and I'm trying to find it, but I think it sounds like The Kiss of Venus. There's a bit that goes da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Is that Kiss of Venus? I think it is. It's a slow song, but the acoustic guitar gives it a bit of a swing, and there's some like woodwind. I don't think it's flute, but there's some kind of woodwind instruments in there. To me, they did sound a little bit out of place when I first heard it, but I got used to it. And then it gets like heavy towards the end, and yeah, I'm up for that. It was good song. Track 10 is Home to Us. I'm going to say something which may be extremely stupid. This album, as you know, is most of the songs are about McCartney looking back on his youth. But this song, and it's a good song, and I really do like it. It just seemed kind of out of place on this album. It just didn't seem to fit in. I know you're going to go, what the hell are you talking about? But I thought that every time it came on, I thought that it just seemed a bit out of place on the album. That said, it is a really good song. It's good to hear Ringo and Paul duetting. I know some people have said, oh, they've done it before, and some people they've done it before. They've sung together before. But this is the first time it's been a proper duet, sharing lines, and just so get your facts straight. This song did have to grow on me. Now when I listen to it, it's a welcome listen. My favourite bit is I keep calling it the ELO bit, where what's her name? Charlene Spiteri and the other woman that I keep forgetting her bloody name. But that bit, and it's it just sounds very ELO to me. But that's my favourite bit. Track 11 is Life Can Be Hard. The acoustic and piano opening is fantastic. It was an unexpected chord change in there as well. I'm still trying to work it out on my own guitar. I mean, I've got it, I just can't play it. I'm not that good. This song swings, and when it does, I move. Yeah, I every time this came on, I was like, "This is a fantastic. It's a great song." Um, I I do worry that some people won't like it, but I got over it, and I like it, so it doesn't matter. Track 12 is First Star of the Night. At the very beginning, you hear McCartney say where he is. I think he recorded that just before he did his original demo. So they stuck that on the front. Again, this had unexpected chord changes. I'm all up for an unexpected chord change. This song is okay. Never grew on me. Maybe it will, but it was just okay. Every McCartney's got to have some okay songs, and this is one of them. Track 13 is Salesman Saint. This is about his mother and father. Basically, just telling the story of how they survived during the war, and they even had him during the war, and his brother. Really good, really good. What did I write here? I wrote great storytelling. I put McCartney's vocal seems quieter, and then in brackets put I think. So let me know, is McCartney's vocals a little quieter on this track? I don't know. And I love the 40s horns. There's a 40s, but here's my problem with the horns. To me, that's American. It's like 40s. I don't know what the correct term is. 40s American sort of jazzy music, whatever that was. That's what it reminds me of. But he's put it in a song about two people during the war in the UK. I don't. Maybe we had that music over here at the time, but I wouldn't put the two together. That said, it still worked, and I liked it. Okay, so now on to track 14, Mama Gets By. This one, keep in mind, I was driving around. This one got me in the feels. I actually welled up. I think it's because I half misheard some of the lyrics, and it made me want to get in touch with my mum and tell her I love her. But anyway, it's Mum if you're watching. So I've written here, what a fantastic song. It sounds amazing. It's so beautiful, and I love the strings. The story that he's telling in this is just amazing. Oh, this song for me is the best one on the album. I know that some of you be like, what are you talking about? It is for me, but as some of you will be saying, what are you talking about? I need to get an expert in. So I've got my missus. So
anything for you, darling?
So nothing. Nicola is now going to listen to the track for the first time, and will come back with her honest opinion. Let's do it. So Nicola, you've just heard it for the first time. Obviously. What did you think of that song?
Actually, it was a really lovely song.
It is, right?
Yeah, it was a lovely song. It didn't make me cry because I'm dead inside.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but you knew that when you married me. So
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really lovely song. I like that kind of guitar. The sentiment behind it was lovely. It probably resonates with a lot of people of our era.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it was nice. It was really nice.
Okay, thank you very much. So that was Nicola's opinion. I think it was the same as mine. Do you think it's better than The Days We Left Behind, the one you heard before?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, probably.
Would it make your playlist?
There isn't a playlist, Paul.
It's on the playlist. Great. Anyway, so out of 14 songs, there was 3 I didn't like. So far, they may grow on me. But just wow. What a great album. If this is his last album, it was a good way to go out. But I hope it isn't his last album. I'd quite like to hear an album of him just playing his acoustic hits, because that Down South, I really liked that. I like acoustic guitar. But there you go. So let me know what you think about this song in the comments. Did you agree with my assessment? Let me know. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It'll be much appreciated if you do. And please don't forget the Beatle Board with Andrew Dixon. It will be released next week. It'll be over on Beatley Tones Beatles channel. You'll find it there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. You may go. Do whatever you wish to do. Was I crazy for what I did, putting the pink inside this? I think it's a good idea. What do you think? Let me know about that in the comments too. See you later.